Okay, let's do some EFT on being too hard on yourself. Very common habit, especially if we're high achievers. It is not serving you. You can be motivated and inspired without the negativity. So let's begin with the setup phrase, and remember to feel free to insert your own thoughts and feelings when they come up for you. Even though I have this pattern of being very hard on myself, I accept who I am and how I feel. Even though I have this pattern of being way too hard on myself, I am willing to release and let it go. Even though I have this old pattern that I learned from someone, maybe my parents, maybe someone else, and I know that it is not serving me, I am willing to release and let it go. Okay, now I'm going to talk through the first set of points, and then after that, I'm going to stop saying the points that we're tapping on, and you can just follow along. Top of the head. I know that sometimes I'm too hard on myself. Eyebrow. It's a bad habit. Side of the eye. I try to use tough love to keep myself on track. Under the eye. But I know that it is negative. Under the nose. It's hard to let this go. Chin. I think I learned it as a child. Collarbone. I believe that I need to use tough love to motivate myself. Under the arm. But there must be a better way. Inside of the wrist. It is not helping me to be the happiest, best version of myself. Top of the head. I'm willing to consider releasing and letting it go. I know that I'm too hard on myself. I give myself permission to release and let it go. This is a destructive pattern and it is not serving me. What if there's a better way to motivate and inspire myself? What if I can be a better version of myself without the negativity? I could be a little easier on myself. I could let go of this old habit just a little bit. I'm willing to be kinder to myself. Sometimes I take life too seriously. I don't even enjoy life sometimes. I feel like a bad person. I feel like I have to be hard on myself so I don't make stupid mistakes. I'm willing to release and let this go. Tough love is just something you're supposed to do. People beat themselves up over things all the time. But what if it's not the best way? What if I can forgive myself? I'm willing to forgive myself. Holding on to this negativity is not serving me. It is not serving anyone. And I'm willing to release and let it go. I'm willing to forgive myself. I'm willing to let this go. I choose love. I choose self-acceptance. I give myself permission to be inspired. I give myself permission to be easier on myself. I give myself permission to be easier about life. I love, honor, accept, and forgive myself. And I'm willing to let this go. It is okay to be easier on myself. It feels good to be easier on myself. I know when I accept myself, I am a better person. And I'm willing to let this old pattern go. I give myself permission to accept myself. Now, if you want to keep tapping, go ahead. If If you feel a sense of completion, go ahead, take a nice deep cleansing breath. After you release that breath, just take a little bit of an internal assessment. Notice what's coming up for you. If you feel like you need to do more tapping, please go ahead and continue to do that. If you feel a sense of completion, wonderful. If some other issue has come up, keep the momentum going. Go ahead and tap on that issue.